I had a conversation at work today and it was about sales, right? So I asked the question about what do you think is the biggest way to get good at sales, right? How do you get good at sales? And the answer that he gave me, him and his manager, what they gave me, it actually blew my mind and actually changed my mindset. So today, I want to share these insights with you. And what's funny, I already knew some of them, but it was just confirmation of okay, these are the things that I have to do. And it puts words and language to the things that I was already doing. So it's easy to think that sales is all about pushing a product or pushing a service, but the truth is sales is about trust, relationships, and being different from everybody else. And when I thought about it, I realized these principles aren't just practical, they're biblical as well. So let's break it down. Key lesson number one: sales starts with trust because people buy from you before they buy whatever you're offering. In today's world, people are more discerning than what we actually think. People know when people are being genuine and real, and if they're actually trying to sell them something versus actually trying to help them. And they can spot out the real from the fake. So there are three things that you actually need to be in order to be good at sales: trustworthy, authentic, and transparent. If if people sense that you're holding back or exaggerating or even focus on just the sale, they're not gonna trust you. I know me, I hate being sold to, but I love to buy. I hate feeling like somebody is about to sell me something that I don't want. But when you show up as someone who's real, who's genuine, and someone who really wants to help, people notice the difference. People don't just buy the product, they buy the person behind it. Before anyone sees your product, your service, whatever you're offering, they see you first. So if you're not real, transparent, and authentic, they're not going to buy from you. And if you think about Proverbs 3, 3, and 4, let love and faithfulness never leave you. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. So here's the thing about trust, right? Relationships take time. I know a lot of times people want to get the quick sale. I want it right now, right now. But if you're truly doing it the right way and thinking about it long term, relationships take time. But trust is really what makes the sale happen. That's literally what makes it happen. So we're going to move on to number two. You got to set yourself apart from what other people are doing. If you're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing, you don't look any different from a person that's just trying to offer something, right? Like I truly like helping people. I go out my way to help people, especially in my tax preparation business, right? Being patient, being going the extra mile to make sure that the returns are done correctly and they're actually maximized to their biggest potential. I don't go out and try to scam people, right? This makes me different. The person that I spoke to gave me an example, and it was he sends handwritten, personalized notes to his clients, not an email, not a generic card. He literally takes the time to actually write something meaningful by hand. And you got to think about it. He asked me this: how often do you really see people doing that? You don't. You really don't see people doing handwritten messages to their clients. So when you do what no one else does, you stand out. And that's the key to being remembered. That's the one thing that puts you in people's heads and keeps you there. How you made them feel, right? Ordinary actions bring ordinary results. Extraordinary actions bring favor. I'm going to say that one more time. Ordinary actions bring ordinary results. Extraordinary actions, they bring favor. And all extraordinary is doing the ordinary extra. That went over somebody's head. I know that went over somebody's head. Extraordinary is just doing the ordinary extra, going the extra mile for your clients, for your people, the people that you're called to serve. And this is not something that you can just practice. It's something that you have to be. You can't do extraordinary. You have to be extraordinary in order to do extraordinary things. And then you'll have extraordinary favor. Oh, let me give you some Bible for this, man. Colossians 3:23, it reminds us, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as if you was working for the Lord. So when you go the extra mile, you're not just serving the client, you're honoring God. And that's literally the key to any business. Because when you honor God, God is going to grant you favor to where now you have opportunities that you couldn't even get by yourself. You have these things because God allowed it to happen. That door opened because you had favor. So making sure that you serve as if you was honoring God, that is the key. That's the secret cheat code that a lot of people don't understand. Right? Number 3, a no doesn't mean that you're rejected. It just means not right now. This perspective is literally a game changer. A lot of us think that no is such a big thing. A lot of people fear hearing the word no. But here's the truth. A no is often not right now. Life changes, needs change. And if you build the right relationships, people will circle back. And I know this to be true because it happened to me. People who told me, oh no, I'm good. I got a tax preparer. I got somebody doing my taxes. Oh, I'm good. I have somebody that's a photographer that they're gonna do my photos. Or I have somebody that's coaching me already. So I'm good. Man, when I tell you the amount of people that circled back because of who I was, and when I mean who I was, I mean the type of person that I didn't say, oh, man, you good. No, forget you. I don't need your service anyway. I wasn't that type. I'm not that type of person. I'm just like, hey, I understand. But if your situation changes and you ever need anybody, I'll be more than happy to actually help you. I'll be more than willing to serve you when the time comes. And a lot of times people came back just because I wasn't confrontational. So stop being afraid of rejection. Just plant seeds. Plant the seed so you can have future opportunities. People will think about you once you plant the seed. But if you're always afraid of no, you'll never go out and actually make an offer. You'll never go out and actually sell. Every no plants a seed for a yes in the future. Galatians 6:9, it says, let us not grow weary in well doing, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. This is the persistence that we need. We can't just give up. We have to be persistent in showing up. We have to be persistent in making ourselves trustworthy, right? We have to do this. But if we gave up after the first no, we will never be successful. Keep showing up. Keep following up. Keep serving. Because the harvest is going to come as long as you don't give up. Number 4, confidence in your offer starts with knowing what you provide and knowing the value of your offer. Confidence is the first key. One thing I've learned is that you can't sell something that you're not confident in. And confidence comes from clarity. So a lot of people are confused about the things that they actually offer. They're not confident in it because they don't even trust it themselves. So when you know exactly what you offer and who you're offering it to and why it matters, man, you sell with conviction. So you ever really just heard somebody actually sell something or offer something so well that you felt like, man, I really need this? It's because one, they believe in the offer that they have. Two, they believe that it's going to help you. And three, it creates a need for that. So the truth is, people can sense when you're unsure about what you're offering. And guess what? They're going to hesitate too. Because it's just like, man, I don't even believe that this dude is even confident to know that this is actually going to help me. Why am I going to put my money over there? When you believe in your solution, others will too. Others will too. James 1:5 reminds us that if we lack wisdom, we can ask God and he'll give us the clarity that we need in order to be able to have confidence in offering our services, our products, whatever the case may be. We'll be confident to give people what they know, what they don't know that they actually need. Right? I also believe that selling is just uncovering the value of something that, or uncovering the answer to somebody's problem. I'm gonna say it again. I believe that sales is just uncovering the value of an answer that somebody had a problem to. So if your car broke down and you had a flat tire, if I brought you a tire, that answers your problem. Or that's I want to give a better example, right? Oh, I can't. So that's almost like as a parent, right? If I didn't know that I needed to do certain things with my son, I would, man, if I didn't have the advice from other people telling me, hey, this is something that could be helpful. They gave me an answer that I didn't even know that I needed. And I value that. And I continue to do it. So moving to number 5, the last one, be trustworthy, authentic, and transparent. People are more discerning than what you actually think. I know we said this in number 1, but I had to reiterate this one because it's very important. We have a world full of copycats and fakers and people who don't even have people's best intentions or have their best, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't seek the best for other people, right? They're only self-seeking just for a dollar. Like a lot of people can tell when something's off. Like, I know you're not real. I know you're not out here to really help me. When you're authentic, people trust you. When you're transparent, people trust you. You don't have to sell to these people because if you're authentic, transparent, and trustworthy, guess what? They're going to buy from you because of the trust that you've already built. People want somebody that they can actually believe in. Trust is earned when you're real, not when you're perfect. I had to learn that the hard way. Trust is earned when you're real, not when you're perfect. Because me, I had a thing of dealing with perfectionism. I wanted things to look right, be right, but it wasn't the perfection that people were gravitating towards me for. It was because I was real. So now let me ask you this. Are you building trust with the people that you're actually selling to? Are you serving people? Are you doing things other people aren't willing to do to actually stand out? Are you confident in what you're offering? If you're struggling with any of this, if you want to learn how to build trust, how to handle rejection, how to be confident in offering your services or products, then I have to invite you to my Purpose to Profits Mastermind. I have to do it. Why? Because I know that this is something that's going to benefit you to be able to be better in your business. I'm going to help you get clear, confident, consistent, all in your approach and in how to actually sell and be in business. Because at the end of the day, when you're in business, unless you're a nonprofit, you're working for a profit. But the best way to actually serve and actually get a profit is by giving people the value that they actually desire. So the conversation from earlier, it reminded me that sales isn't about selling. It's about serving. It's about the relationships. It's about persistence. And it's about showing up as the kind of person people want to buy from. And when you get this right, the rest is going to follow. People have to know, like, and trust you in order to buy a product from you. And remember, people buy you first. So, how are you showing up today? So, if this video helped you, if it shifted your perspective and your mindset around sales and how to actually get better sales, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share this video with somebody that actually needs it. Because at the end of the day, we all want to get better and we all want to buy without feeling sold to. So sales doesn't really mean that you have to be pressured into getting something. It's really just about purpose, the purpose for it. So let's get to work. I'll see you guys on tomorrow's live. Man. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.